Thank you. Well, as you probably know, Siemens Gamesa is the result of the merge of two different companies. On April 2017, Siemens Wind Power and Gamesa concluded the merger of their wind power businesses. The two companies complement one another almost perfectly and boast a unique product portfolio for wind power onshore, offshore, and services, with a presence in more than 90 countries. Since we merged, we have been making great efforts in applications and processes transformation. We based this transformation in the buy, not build approach and a preference of cloud systems over on-premise ones. We shift then our SAP on-premise to S/4HANA, and we decided to store documents in SharePoint Office 365 instead of using the SAP document repositories. This scenario led us to IntelliDocs to connect both platforms. Then we focused on our legacy SAP platforms, which were connected to on-premise content repositories. And after updating some settings at SAP, we are storing documents in Office 365 now. And thanks to IntelliDocs, we have now a reliable and scalable system based on Azure and Office 365, which also contributes to a reduction in operational maintenance and storage cost of SAP contents. Moving on to the current architecture, we have IntelliDocs installed in the SGRE Azure, connecting different SAP systems with Office 365. And we are able to store SAP documents with or without metadata in Office 365 and record Office 365 documents from SAP. There are 3 projects running under IntelliDocs. Right now, we have Agora, where we defined new transactions and storing documents and attachments from SAP S/4HANA to Office 365 SharePoint. And for this project, we configured the system so that all the 92 business objects used could be linked to Office 365 repositories to allow the direct storage of linked documents. Then we have the UCM project, where the legacy SAP and Oracle UCM platform were involved. This project was about stopping the use of a legacy content management system and start working with Office 365 instead. In this project, we updated the SAP configuration to point to Office 365. Even if the document migration was not in the scope of this project, at some point we decided to keep them, to have them available in the future. And so IntelliDocs provided us with a solution to migrate contents from one system to another one. And then we did migrate around 1 million documents in really short time. And now we're currently working in the initial phase of the production parts approval process project, where we are digitalizing the component qualification process. So far, the business is using email to manage the approval process, and then it is manually connecting and storing the documentation somewhere. And of course, this is risky and very time-consuming. And so this project goal is to digitalize the workflow using XFT, which is an approval tool for S/4HANA. And once approved, IntelliDocs will collect and store the related documentation in Office 365. As a summary, we have been working with IntelliDocs since 2020, and we have implemented very different projects since. Scopes and business cases are completely different from each other, while IntelliDocs' role is key in all of them. IntelliDocs has proven to be a solution very quick to implement while offering many possibilities and adaptations to various processes we needed. IntelliDocs enables SGRE to keep the same processes but use new modern systems while removing legacy ones. thus modernize the working environment and methods. And now Arnaud Lea will show you how IntelliDocs work in a short demo. Thank you.